Alright, October 24, 2016, finalist of the night, Dalton Kahale, who was playing...
Gravekeepers.
Go ahead.
Well, standard. Triple spy. Flip some big ass defense, 2500 when you have Necro on the field, and special summons most of your monsters from the deck. Really good. Can't go out playing 3. And one of the other three sets of 3s are the recruiters. Searches for commanding or any of your small beaters.
Comment down.
Can't play without 3. This thing is too good being your searcher. And for your next searcher would be commanded. Searching for your any of your Necro Valleys. I mean, heart and soul of the deck. You can't play this deck without playing Necro Valley almost. Stops most decks from playing, period. For the 2-ofs, I got 2 Descendants. I used to play 3, don't really like it at 3 because when I drew him by himself, he was dead. So 2 is just right because I can always flip Spy, special him from the deck, and pop with the Spy. The other 2-of got Nobleman. It's questionable because the only way to get its effect is by being destroyed by battle. But when it does get its effect off, getting to be able to set the Spy or even the next 2-of, which is the Guard, being able to set these are just great for defense.
It's okay, that can be 2 of the cards you take out for Card of Demise.
Yeah, honestly, the Nobleman... Oh yeah, that's another thing. I don't have Card of Demise, guys, so before you guys flame me in the comments for it, I don't have it.
Should have picked them up when they were $10.
Well... And then for the 1-ofs, I've run 1 Heretic for anyone who plays back row heavy decks, unaffected by anything, standard. 1 Assailant. Yes, that's unaffected by Necro Valley.
It's unaffected by everything, including Necro Valley's pump.
Yes. Assailant to get over big monsters or to just deal a butt ton of damage to midgets. Always good. The Shaman? I love the Shaman.
That sucked. What are you talking about? You never summoned it.
I still say
did-
this should
I
be called
did summon-
Priestess.
I got the Shaman. There's already a Priestess and she sucks.
Oh.
He sucks.
Do you
Shaman-
know what he did play against ABC?
Yeah. Shaman could be special summoned by Spy, being the fact that her attack is 1500. Whoop-de-doo. Protects the field spell and works as an Abyss Dweller without detaching.
Nice.
So good. The boss monster of the deck, Visionary. I mean,
Also questionable.
we could take these. Yeah, honestly, I would take it out if I had Card of Demise. But you know what? The boss monster is one of the best. Allows me to get over a lot of things. Tributing for it gives it a 2700 boost. And for the single tech monsters, I tech 1 Velocodina and 1
That's a good card. That's a good
1 Malefic Stardust Dragon to protect the field spell.
Oh, sorry. Oh, damn. The disrespect.
And that's it for the monster count. I think that's like, what, 18 monsters?
Yeah. That's about 10 too many for a Demise deck.
Hey, we don't have Demise. And for more searching, we got Pot of Duality. You don't do a lot of special summoning on your turn besides the Spy, but most of the time I just kind of sit on her and let her...
Do you now?
Yeah, I let her pass turn.
I'm kidding you.
Another 3-of, which I will make a pyramid out of. 3 Necro Valleys, Heart and Soul, along with the 2 Stels. And to complete the pyramid, the 1 Royal Tribute. MVP against the Noid player. I drew it on game 3, got him to discard almost his entire hand, excluding 1 card.
2 of which were Decatrons. It was a sad, sad day in the life of a Noid player.
Definitely MVP for the Noid player. This stopped most of my matches. I forgot what else. I was playing against DDDs, ABCs, Noid player. It's just kind of... That's great, period. I could not go wrong with that. And then for the 1-ofs, other than the tribute, the Upstart Goblin to fill space. And
Of course.
I only had room for 1 MST. Only because I don't own a 3rd Solemn Strike, and I don't like playing Twin Twisters because
He doesn't like discarding.
I don't like discarding my stuff. I really like having the stuff in my hand. and most of the time I'm playing sit back anyways. And then we're gonna go into the traps next. I run 3 of the card that Josh finds most questionable.
Questionable.
In the deck. Triple Imperial Tombs of the Necro Valley.
Now understand, people, you have to have not only the field spell on the field, but also a Gravekeeper monster in order to even activate this. I'm not saying it's not a good card, it's just kind of circumstantial.
I'm definitely not gonna lie, it was MVP against the DDD player. It was MVP even against the Noi player. I caused him to negate his Decatron effect. This thing was just great. You're right. I run 2 Rite of Spirits in the main board. It was great. It's basically my Monster Reborn in the deck. And then for the Solemn Brigade, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost.
Those 2 are the same card.
Yeah. Anyways, I would run a 3rd one, but I don't own 3. And you know what? It's okay. I'm glad I might not even run the 3rd one because I was paying, most of my life points came out of this, to be honest.
That's what poor people say. No.
We'll go into the extra deck next.
Not that it matters, but we'll go into it.
I mean, it's okay.
It's an option.
I made 1 Chimera Tech Fortress inside the extra deck because I have a Cyber Dragon in the side deck. This is for all the, Cosmo players, anyone plays machines, even ABCs, Gear Geos. To rub salt in the wound, and Abyss Dweller. Obviously. Double Castel. Because, I don't have the greatest clear in the world, but having Castel helps. 1 Heartland Draco. I used to think this card sucked when I first came back to Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, it's awesome.
And, when I think of it, I should really eat my words because this actually won me Delta 4K damage one game. A card I recently got but never saw any play was Karagon, just to protect Necro Valley, protect a lot of things. Another card I didn't see any play was Key Beetle, again to protect my Necro Valley because if I don't, I'm just poop. 1 Mace Stroke. I don't have that much cards, and I play on a tight budget, but Mace Stroke is definitely one of the more helpful cards to get over big things. 1 Roach, because I cite Night, rest in peace, my friend. What can I say? Most things that are level 5 will tend to beat over my monsters. 1 Black Ship Accord, again, just to fill the extra deck. And I don't have more than 1 Gaga Cowboy. I would run Gaga Cowboy at 2, maybe even 3 in this extra deck. But, I only own 1, so it's fine. 1 101. 1 Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. And I recently got this. It would have gone in the extra deck, but Daigusto Emerald. But what I had before was the Utopia set.
So you would replace the Utopia?
I would definitely replace the Utopia
because
set
you don't have lightning.
Because I don't have lightning, but yes. I was borrowing lightning that day. So yeah. But this is going to be an extra deck, and the Utopia is going to replace.
And then we'll get into the side deck.
For the side deck, 1 more Philosodina.
Yes, I agree with this.
I love this card. When I came back, this got reprinted. I was like, oh, great! I love this card. Can't go wrong.
It's even better when it's at 3, surrounded by barrier statues.
For the Chimera Tech, the 1 Cyber Dragon in the extra deck. And, it's just not that great. For the Pendulum matchups, I got 1 Spell Shattering Arrow.
Because you don't own Anti-Spell Fragrance, right?
Because I do own Anti-Spell Fragrance, but, what if I wanted to sign in 3 cards? Another one for the machine matchup was for the System Down.
Which turns out wasn't the best of side cards for this deck.
Which wasn't the best of the side cards because of
Necro Valley?
Necro Valley.
But that's okay, Dalton.
It's okay. 1 Pendulum Hole. Yeah, the greatest. More Salt of the Wound with the Soul Drain. Vanity's Emptiness.
Yes.
Double Imperial Iron Wall.
Yes.
Playmaker, saving my butt against the Noi player again.
And that Noi player is very experienced.
Yeah, he's very experienced with it.
Is that an Ultra and a Common?
Yeah, sorry. 1 Light Imprisoning, two Light Imprisoning Mirrors.
Just in case of Blue Eyes players.
Yeah, I can't run the Dark because most of my monsters are Dark, obviously. And, the other card that... This is my favorite card. It actually won me a game. Ojama trios. I get laughed at all the time because I side this in almost every tournament. I'll side this card every tournament. And then just to round out for the 15, double anti-spell fragrance.
And those are rares, by the way, people. Rares. All right, and that's the deck profile. Dalton, what was your toughest matchup of that night?
Monday night, my toughest matchup was the ABC player because he was able to go first, and he established a big board that I could not get around. So yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank you for the deck profile.